This is step 10. Old habits die hard. Even at this point in your program, there may be times you find yourself telling lies. Maybe you think about doing drugs. You might think about stealing things or hurting someone. Occasionally, you'll find yourself slipping into old attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. You must recognize them as wrong. You must see that they will drag you back down the ladder of freedom. They will make you unhappy and sad, for you're still in the stage of danger. Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? You might believe that your past created you. You might think that your parents or others influenced you to make you who you are. That may be true, but who's in charge of what you do right now? You are. You probably know someone who is shy. How did that person become shy? Do you really think that person chose to be shy? Or could it be that they just became that way without really thinking about it? Here's the point. You can become the way you want to be. You can create yourself any way you want. If you are shy, you simply have to act as if you aren't shy. If you're angry, you act as if you're calm. If you are dishonest, you act as if you are honest. What does that mean? Well, honest people tell the truth. All of us have problems in the way we think and behave. It's important that you understand what your problem behaviors are. The more you are aware of your problems, the more control you have over yourself. You escape the state of danger by seeing your problem areas and then deciding what to change. Step 10. You must become aware of negative, self-destructive attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors in yourself. Recognize them and change them. The essence of step 10. You're probably not aware of why you do the things you do. This often leads to self-centered destructive behavior. Step 10 is all about becoming more aware of yourself and maintaining positive changes. This step will take you some time. It requires patience, self-discipline, and insight into yourself. If you've done everything up to now, you probably will be able to do it. You'll also have some trusted friends who will help you do this. If necessary, ask your counselor or group facilitator for help. You should know now that you'll be developing new attitudes, beliefs, and habits to replace your old ones. The difference is that now you will choose what to believe. Before, you were controlled by other things. Now, you will be controlling and forming your own personality. Step 10 is started by looking at your life like you did in Step 4. Go back and take a look at Step 4 and the assessment that you did of yourself. You should do this again because some time has passed since you completed Step 4. Some things will have changed. The only thing you will share in group in this step is the final exercise, Trading Places. And this is the same exercise you did in Step 6, but you should try to choose someone else this time on that exercise. When you've completed this entire step, show your book to your facilitator. They will either approve it and tell you to move on to Step 11 or ask you to do more work on it. Of course, you have to share the Trading Places exercise in group. Start by organizing your life into categories like you did in Step 4, and then list each person and thing that makes up each category just as you did in Step 4. Do this on the next page, and it's called My Moral Assessment. And on this page, you have 6 categories that you divide your life into those categories, and then under each one, list all the specific things, people, and events, and so on that make up each category. Next, you need to look at the things in your life's categories. Then answer the following questions. Look for problem areas or difficulties with other people and make some notes where you find problems. So there's a list of 30 questions here we're going to read. As we read through these, if you have a problem here, you need to make a little note to yourself. Number 1, are you lying to people? Number 2, are you cheating or stealing? Number 3, do you mislead people? Number 4, do you say things to people to hurt them or put them down? Number 5, do you treat people in ways you would not want to be treated? Number 6, do you betray confidences? Number 7, do you betray trust? Number 8, do you make excuses? Number 9, do you fail to help others? Number 10, are you using drugs or drinking? Number 11, are you overeating or starving yourself? Number 12, are you doing things that are unhealthy? Number 13, are any people in your life negative? Number 14, are you cutting corners in work or relationships? Number 15, are you allowing others to do things to you that you shouldn't allow? Number 16, are you prejudiced against other races or prejudiced against other sexes? Number 17, do you make fun of others? Number 18, do you manipulate others? Number 19, do you turn your back on the needs of others? Number 20, are the people you allow in your life negative? 21, do you lead others astray? 22, do you have a temper? 23, are you unfair to others? 24, do you respect others? 25, do you respect the rights of others? 26, do you deny your mistakes? 27, do you discourage other people? 28, do you start rumors or gossip? 29, can you forgive others? And 30, can you forgive yourself? Next, you should identify 5 problem areas in yourself in the space provided. Under each problem area, you should write how you can work on this problem. For example, maybe you have some negative friends. You could write, I have negative friends. And then under to correct this, I must, you could write, become involved with my family on weekends so I don't have the time for my negative friends. So the exercise, my 5 biggest problem areas, it says, my moral assessment has identified the following 5 areas as my biggest problems, and below each, I have written what I have to do to correct them. So pick out 5 problem areas from your moral assessment that you just completed, write down what the problem is, and then make a list of what you have to do to correct it. We know that you already know the difference between right and wrong. The problem is that you have developed habits and beliefs that get in the way of doing what's right. You must accept that doing what is right always pays off in the long run. Kindness is sometimes difficult to show because we rationalize that being unkind is better or right or strong, or sometimes we say they deserved it. Changing your habits and beliefs is not easy. You must confront your own personality. You must honestly search out your bad beliefs and behaviors. Think for a moment how you would change if you were suddenly made incapable of telling a lie. If you had to tell the truth, actively telling the truth without hiding anything, how would you change? Lying and cheating and hiding things allows the dark, negative side of ourselves to exist. This is why you must deal with those negative things in yourself. If you don't, you'll slide back down into the box, and it's as simple as that. Now complete Step 10 by filling out Trading Places again. You'll share it with your group. Make sure your counselor approves the earlier work in this step. The Trading Places exercise, I won't read it all. But what you list is someone that you need to trade places with. Even if you don't want to trade places with anybody, pretend that you have to trade places with someone, at least temporarily. And then list 4 reasons why you would want to trade places with that person. And that ends step 10.